What's up, folks? It's your buddy Fatalroadie. Today we're going to be going over the results for the Super Showdown.
No!
I mean the Raw recap. Triple H comes out, followed by HBK. Triple H talks about how he and HBK have made it to the top of the mountain at Super Showdown. Now, excuse me for a moment, wasn't Shawn Michaels on the outside of the ring and not directly involved in the match? We then have a recap of the match at Super Showdown. Then Triple H gives a lecture about respect. Then Shawn Michaels and Triple H lay down a challenge to the Brothers of Destruction at Crown Jewel. I called this shit about a month ago when they were talking about it. So much for being the last time we're going to see these two together. We then have Kevin Owens versus Bobby Lashley with Lio Rush on ringside with a microphone. The crowd was not having that at all. There was one spot where Kevin Owens made an incredible vault over the top rope. That looked really cool. The crowd was mostly dead through most of this match, booing whenever Lio Rush was on the microphone, but they did, however, start to get a pop when Kevin Owens was chasing him down and trying to beat him up. Kevin Owens was starting to go for a moonsault, but he was distracted by Lio Rush, which allowed Lashley to gain the upper hand. He hit Owens with a Dominator for the pin. After the match, Bobby Lashley beats down on Kevin Owens, working on his knees. So I guess we're now getting a Bobby Lashley heel turn. And I know I said a couple weeks back that I'd give Lio Rush a little bit of leeway, being that I've never really seen him on NXT. Well, I made my decision. I'd rather listen to the Iconics on the microphone than Lio Rush. Holy shit, he's annoying. Thankfully, we have Elias in the ring early to get him out of the way from wasting time. He runs down John Cena. He runs down Chicago, to which he got some heat for. I think he probably might have gotten a little bit more heat if he had tried to run down CM Punk. Thankfully, he's interrupted by Ronda Rousey, which brings us to our next match. Ronda Rousey and the Bella Twins versus the Riot Squad.
Dude.
I will say this, however, in this match, Liv Morgan and Brie Bella went apeshit on each other. Despite this being a repeat of Super Showdown, Ronda Rousey put Ruby Riott into an armbar for the win. But in a surprise twist, the Bella Twins attack Ronda Rousey from behind. They beat her down in the ring. Ronda Rousey tries to fight back, but ends up getting ganged up on, and the Bella Twins stand tall over Ronda Rousey in the ring. I was actually surprised at this. I honestly thought that Natalya was going to be the one to turn on Ronda Rousey, but I guess this is all going to run up to Evolution, and one of the Bellas, probably Nikki, will be facing Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship. Then we have Finn Balor and Bayley versus Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox. Why isn't this on Mixed Match Challenge? I'm really not interested in it. I haven't logged on to Facebook to watch this stuff, and this match really didn't pique any interest to make me do it anyways. Team B&B won it when Finn Balor did the coup de grace on Jinder Mahal for the win. Okay, next. Then we have a global battle royal to determine who else goes to the World Cup Challenge at Crown Jewel. So far, John Cena has qualified. I've not seen a match where he was qualifying for, so I don't know how he got into it. But anyways, Baron Corbin comes out, and he cuts a promo about Crown Jewel. He gets into the ring with 9 other jobbers in severely stereotypical getup. And I totally agree with Renee Young. This is ridiculous. Throughout most of this battle royal, one person named the Conquistador snuck out of the ring and was hiding. As Baron Corbin eliminated everybody, he thought he won. The Conquistador got it back into the ring because he was never eliminated. He gives Baron Corbin 3 German suplexes in succession and oddly gives him an Olympic slam, if this doesn't tell you who he is, and then eliminates Baron Corbin. After the Conquistador is announced as the winner, he reveals himself to be none other than Kurt Angle. What? Surprise. We then have Ember Moon versus Nia Jax. What the fuck? This was an match. There really wasn't much to it. Ember Moon won with a count out. After the match, Nia Jax comes into the ring and hugs Ember Moon, pretty much because Nia Jax is up for some award, I believe. I can't remember which one it is. Then we have Trish Stratus coming out and she cuts a promo about Evolution. Then she starts to talk about Alexa Bliss, which of course brings out Alexa Bliss and her friend Mickie James. Alexa Bliss and Trish Stratus take turns running each other down. Trish Stratus tells Alexa Bliss to get into the ring and let's go. Bliss gets into the ring, but of course Mickie James has to play Killjoy and tell him that this match isn't going to happen. Mickie James then brings up a tag team match against Stratus, to which Stratus says she needs a partner and then introduces Lita. Lita comes running into the ring and both Stratus and Lita clean house. This by far felt way too choreographed. But anyways, we then have Bobby Roode and Chad Gable versus the Ascension. Oh, Jesus Christ. Again. No. Fuck, no. Here, just read the scroller. I'll be right back.
Derp. Derpity derp 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 derp.
The only good part about this match is that afterwards the AOP came in and beat down everybody. Hopefully we interject the AOP into this because god damn it, I don't want to see the Ascension versus Gable and Rude for the 5,828th time. After a very extended shilling about Crown Jewel, Paul Heyman comes out. He wastes an exorbitant amount of time but would not shut the fuck up. I have never in my life been happier to see the Shield come out than I was tonight. And of course, that's our main event. The Shield versus the Dogs of War, Part 2. What the fuck? This is pretty much a carbon copy of the Super Showdown match, with the exception of the possibility of the Dogs of War splitting up because Dolph Ziggler and Braun Strowman got into it. This time Drew McIntyre won with a Claymore kick to Dean Ambrose. The Dogs of War celebrated at the top of the ramp, leaving the Shield recovering in the ring, and we end tonight's Raw with Dean Ambrose walking away from his Shield brethren and going backstage. This is basically, for all intents and purposes, Super Showdown 2.0 from the Raw point of view. Pretty much everything that happened on the Super Showdown in one form or another happened here tonight. Oh my god, this was really painful to watch. I really wouldn't give any of these matches anything above an average. In fact, I probably wouldn't even give them an average at that. And as always, hopefully SmackDown will do better. Seriously, they really can't do much worse. But I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing the SmackDown versions of the Super Showdown matches tomorrow night. I know we already have the rematch of the SmackDown Women's Championship. But please don't go down the same road as Raw. Please, 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 please. Well, that'll do it for this episode of Raw Recap. Leave a comment down below what you thought of tonight's Raw, what you thought of this video, and if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya. Oh my god, this was really painful to watch.